This is about as pro Yanez a YouTube channel as there's ever going to be. The guy's absolutely phenomenal. He has immense talent inside of the cage, and he has a really decent and admirable person outside of it too. He's just dropped 3 of his last 4 at 135, in fights that just didn't seem to reflect the potential that he has. The 135 to 45 weight class gap is possibly the hardest to cross in all of MMA, but it's not impossible. Right now, guys like Aljamain Sterling and Nathaniel Wood are coming in adjusting their physiques to reflect a more natural fighting weight and fighting great success against battle-tested names in the division. Giannis can absolutely do the same. He's not tall, but he's thick, a muscular dude with a hell of a lot of power in his frame. That's exactly the type of guy who can pull off an upward move, especially in the division where he's an inch taller than an all-time great Alexander Volkanovski, and the same exact height as the champion. Obviously, Yanez is going to make the decision that's best for him, whatever that is. He's got our support, and certainly mine. But seriously, hope he takes some time to consider the move up, regardless of how he's ultimately renders a verdict on the issue. And just for fun, let's see 5 incredible bangers he could have on his way up through the ranks. First, he could fight Nathaniel Wood. Nathaniel Wood is super aggressive, comes forward, and this would be a really fun fight. Both very good boxers. Maybe he could fight Nate Landwehr. Nate Landwehr, again, is a very, very, very good grappler. Could test him in areas he's rather untested in, and could be an all-around very fun fight. Against Jack Jenkins, this would be an all-out brawl on the feet. Of course, Jack Jenkins is more of a Muay Thai guy, but still would be a very fun fight on the feet. Hakeem Dawodu, that would also be a very fun fight. You know, 2 strikers, a lot of power in between the both of them. And he could also fight Morgan Charrier, who is also very good on the feet. You know, he has good grappling, good hip tosses, and I think that would be a very fun fight. But all around, there's a lot for Adrian Yanez to get in the 145. Honestly, I think he could still be a force at 135. I think maybe in a fresh environment, he doesn't even have to be a permanent switch. It doesn't have to work for him. I love to see him work on the defensive wrestling, even get a camp in someone like Eric Nixon or Extreme Couture. And, you know, part of me doesn't even think he does any better at 145. He needs to make some big changes to his style to become a multi-dimensional. Being a pure boxer in any of the lower weight classes isn't good enough. Also, his fight IQ needs some work because he could have edged the victory over Daniel Marcos and could have probably done better against Font, but he just seems to lack a little bit of focus.